Hello, everyone. This is Karen Cornell, your Creative Memories Advisor. And it is week 5 of our Summer Sizzlin Sketch Challenge. And I just love these. I know last week I came to you from Mexico Beach, Florida, which is where my family was vacationing for the week. And I have a different backdrop this week. This is not as beautiful as my backdrop last week. So, I'm missing it, I know. But yesterday was such a crazy day with my kids. We, went to the pool and all that stuff. And I think it just the 95-degree heat just got to me and I just had a horrible migraine last night. So thank you for um the support and letting me go to bed last night. And I feel like a new person today. So let's get started. This is a really fun layout. My first impression of this layout was yes, lots of pictures. I can fit lots of pictures on the page, which is what I love to do is be able to fit a lot of pictures because I like my story to be told through our pictures. But let me switch my camera and show you what we're going to do. So they use the Denim Revival collection and they use the circle weave chain. If you don't have this, you need this. This one is really fun because you can layer it very easily. You can thread it and weave it through very easily. It's just a really, really cool border maker cartridge that you can change up and it looks completely different. So that's why I like this one. So we will be using that. Go ahead and print your sketch so you have everything with you. This you could do this two ways. You could pick this piece of paper to be your backdrop, or you could pick this. You could pick any of these to be your backdrop, your paper. I chose this one. No, I chose this one as my backdrop, and then I cut these. So that's your choice. But this is just a 3" by 12" strip. This is another 3" by 12" strip, and then this is 6" by 12". So, and it's just repeated. The flip of it on the other side. So very easy cuts. This is just a simple 8x6 that you use for this. And these are just the 6" of the border that's cut. If you choose not to use these, you could very easily, because if you slide in the pocket, if you slide little notes, and these little embellishments are great for just putting like the place and the date on it. Great way and fun way to just notate that if you don't want to journal a lot. But if you want to slide a photo inside of it, it's going to have to be 2.5 by 4". If you don't want to use these pockets, you could very easily substitute it with 3 by 4" photos. We have another one here somewhere. Well, I had another one. So, and it goes right there. So, I would increase the size of the photo to 3 instead of the 2.5 because I noticed that the 2.5 was just a little too narrow, and I didn't like how much blank space there was. The other way you could substitute this is if you had laser borders. This is a great way to use these laser borders. I'm all into symmetry, but I absolutely love having one 12" strip and then cutting it 6 inches here and here. You could do them both together at the top. You could do one at the top and one at the bottom. I love that, very simple. So this is a very good sketch that you could use in a lot of different ways, but let's create it together. Okay. So let's have fun. So I am going to use the new Coastal Shore collection for the simple reason I love it. I love that we can use that red cardstock that we have. That's a little too orangey for my Georgia blood. So, it doesn't go with my Georgia Bulldogs very well. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. You're going to need 2 pages as your backdrop. So this is going to be my backdrop paper. And then this is going to be, you need 2, but mine actually turn out to be the same paper, but you'll need 2 pieces of another paper. Or if you like both sides of one, you can just use one. And since this is such pretty paper, I want to savor it and, use very little as I can. So, that's why I use the flip side. So I'm just using one sheet instead of cutting up two pieces. So I still have 12 inches of that paper for future. And let's get our 12-inch trimmer. So this is very easy. I'm just going to cut 4 3-inch strips. I love when you can look at a layout and it's basic enough that you can modify it and use it so many different ways in your album. And one thing I really love about these sketch challenges is I am purposely creating them twice using 2 different collections because I can use them in different albums and different layouts, and they look different, and they're so simple and easy to create. So I do love my 13-inch mats, and I'm going to go ahead and lay these down. And then, so that's that. Then we're going to have, I went ahead and cut out the circle weave so that it wouldn't bounce on the camera. So to save your little eyes. But the way they layered it so that you could, because it just doesn't, you can see the 2 different papers behind it. So what I recommend is go ahead and cutting a 1/2-inch strip of something to layer it with. And for me, I didn't want to use another designer paper for just the underside there. So I am going to just use the Lagoon Shimmer, which is a coordinating cardstock for this collection. And I'm going to just cut 2 1/2-inch strips. And I want to show you something. So we can layer this and just do it on top, and that would look really cool. You could also make it go underneath, and then you get a completely different look. Do you see how that is so different? That's why I love this Border Maker cartridge, because there's just so many possibilities with it. I just love it. So let's go ahead and get this down. So then you would put it like this. Let me cut another one. Some schools are getting ready to go back to school. My kids have their back to school day today where they meet their teachers. And then I have a middle schooler, and I can't believe it. I'm freaking out inside. And then we are going to go ahead and put the mat down, or we're gonna go ahead and, sorry, little discombobulated here for a second. Okay, so here we go. We have this. Just use your repo on there, layer it like this, right down the middle. And then look at that. Look how pretty that is. Let's go ahead and put this down. Get it done. I love this Coastal Shore collection. The red in this is just perfect for this collection. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Layer it like this. Oops. Put that in like that. Right next to it. You could overlap it if you prefer, just a tiny bit. That's okay too. Always do you, whatever you like, however you want to modify it. And I just line it up on the mat there. Perfect. Now I need to go ahead and get this other border ready. The basics of this is just so, so simple, and it's just amazing. how simple and how pretty it is. So let's go ahead and put this over here. I'm sure you guys are loving the sketch challenge as much as I am. It's really helping me get a lot done this summer. I really think I've gotten more done this summer than I have in previous summers. And I think it's because these sketches are so simple, so easy to recreate and modify. And I think that's key to getting the most done in your albums. And we're gonna take this. I did have my silicone mat up here for a second and I don't know where it went. So that's why I'm using my old trusty cardboard. Beautiful. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Oh my goodness. See, I'm so used to that. You know, in every video there is a mistake, and I apologize, but I am only human. And I know you all do this too. But this is I talked about how much I love this, and then I just didn't do it. I was on automatic pilot of making every page the same, and I love this part of it. I even said how much I love this, and then I don't cut it right. Here we go. So now we have 6 inches. Didn't cut very good, so I'll use my scissors real quick. Okay. Then we put this in like this. Beautiful. Let's get the other one. Oh my god. See, isn't that better than what I did before? See? It's absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love. Okay. Now I need to fill in right here with that 8x6. And I could do the Lagoon Shimmer, but I'm actually going to do the red because I just love this pop of red. So I'm going to do 6 and then 8. And then this is going to go right here. And I kind of make sure it's like even all the way around right here. I think that's a good way to judge it and to place it. And it's kind of like at the 1/2 inch mark if you're measuring. Okay. So this is the basics. You could even, if this little area over here, you could easily cut another mat at 4.5. Because they used a variety mat. And so you could use a variety mat from your collection, or you could make your own. And then you could have that there and put your 4x6 photo. So let's see how the photos go. So we have the 3, 5 by 3.5 photos here. You're gonna have the 2, 3.5 by 5.5 here. Then you're gonna have your 3 by 4 inch. I know I have another one of these cards. Got one real quick for you so you can see. And there's another one right there. And then you have your 4x6 photo over here. Look how simple this is. I love it. Here is the sketch. So you can see how easily you can embellish. You could do this at an angle. You could turn these all at an angle. You can do all kinds of different things. This one, you could go like that even. It's up to you. Whatever you feel like. Embellish, embellish over here, maybe down here, up here, wherever you want. Remember to try and make your eye go across the page. But this is a very, very simple layout that you can modify. But I just absolutely love this collection. So this is the Coastal Shore. I use the Denim Blues or the Denim Revival, not Denim Blues. But have fun with this layout. I hope you have a fabulous day. Keep watching those Olympics. Don't forget to post your pictures of your finished layouts. And I hope you have a fabulous day. Happy scrapping, and I'll see you next week. Bye.